The Joseph tour has been amazing so far. I think we've been on tour for about 4 weeks. It all goes into a bit of a blur after a while, but we've got half a new cast, so we've got half of the same from last year, and the new people that are in it at the moment are all fabulous, all lovely to work with, and we're like a big family. We've not argued yet actually, but so that's nice, but we've got a real connection on stage. And I love every single one of them. Yes, so they're fabulous. We've loved Hastings so far. We have fabulous audiences, and I think they've been one of the best so far actually. They've really been up for a real good laugh, and they've been really vocal in some of the parts of the show, which is always nice to hear. Because then you know you're doing your job well. If it's completely silent and they don't clap, then I think we all should get other jobs. But or consider moving into a different area of work. But at the moment they seem to be really up for it, especially in the mega mix. And it's been lovely to be by the sea as well. I had tea actually this morning with George, and it was just lovely. The weather was just beautiful, so I'm thoroughly enjoying it right now. My journey from Britain's Got Talent into musical theatre has been it's been a roller coaster really, because I started off as an opera singer, and I've been doing that since I was 7, and it's just been obviously a different technique to grab hold of, and it's been so new, but the cast have been so lovely in the past 2 years that I've done it now. They've just really welcomed me, and also given me a few lessons on how to belt here and there, and what to expect on stage, which is so different to kind of like a reality TV show, and also my opera that I do. So it's been quite crazy. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but never really thought that I'd actually be able to be in one of the biggest musicals that's touring at the moment. So it's thrilling to be the narrator. My favourite song from the show, I think it's when we are singing Grovel Grovel and shouting out the brothers' names. I think it's a real kind of thrilling piece. It's quite serious, and also I get to be a little bit more judgmental in this, so I get a bit more of a character through, and it's good fun. I'm using different parts of my voice, and then we point at Benjamin at the end, who has the cup in his sack, and then it's silent, so it's a really good thing for the audience as well, because they're gripping onto the end of their seats about what's going to happen next. Yeah, so I think that's my favourite one. Also, I think Pharaoh's Story as well. I do love that because I get to sing with the choir, and they're local here as well, which is nice. And I see all their beaming little faces, and it's just nice because I remember being that age, and I was in a choir once, and it just brought back a lot of memories of when I first started out, so it's nice to hopefully inspire them during this journey of Joseph. I think people should come to see the show because it's fun-filled, action-packed. There's something for everyone, young, old. It's a beautiful story. It starts quite like a little bedtime story at the beginning, which I take the 2 little children round in our dressing gowns, which is nice, and we're telling them this tale about Joseph and all the trials and tribulations that he goes through, and then we get into kind of like the rock and roll with the Pharaoh as well, prison scene, and it's just, and then at the end we all have like a big party for about 20 minutes, which is great, and the audience are up on their feet. The brothers do a run around, and they're dancing with the audience members, and I just think, you know, it's got something for everyone. It's emotional, it's fun, it's uplifting, and it's got a good message behind it.